Right, well, as you can see, it's dark. Obviously, it's dark underneath this tarpon anyway. But as you can see, I've got the main hammock up now. Okay, I think I've got it hanging at the right sort of position. I like it. But what we're going to look at now is the actual bergen and how I get my stuff out and everything. Alright, so just excuse a bit of camera action there. So as you can see, I'm now under cover. It's pitch black. It's going to start raining soon. I've got a little tarp on the floor just to give us something to kneel on and things. But I'll just bring us in a bit closer because I think the camera's a little bit too high. Alright, and this is what I love about this bergen. Alright, I can put all my sleeping bag and my under blanket and everything down in the bottom of my bergen, and I don't even have to worry about that because all I do is just go to this front compartment, open it up, and then now I've got a plate, a grill and a frying pan, and then my main ground sheet. Okay, and then underneath it, it's got a nice netted part which is zipped that comes all the way around. Then inside there you can see I've got my axe which I can get out of the way. But the main things I want to get into is my sleeping bag, okay, and my under blanket. Yeah, so that's nice and easy. I'm under cover. I don't have to go pulling every single thing through my bergen to get to the two main things. So I always like to pack them on the bottom. And then under here I have my clothing and other bits and pieces, and obviously my pillow there as well. Alright, so all I need to do now is, I'm not going to bore you with setting up the sleeping bag and the under blanket and things. I just want to show you my procedure of going through things. Alright, yeah, then, so because we're moving the social area a little bit closer to the fire so we can actually feel the heat of it tonight, because it is getting colder, and the closer we get as well, the flatter the ground is. It starts sloping up a bit here, and we've got a few lumps and bumps that we need to dig out, but other than that it's going to be happy days. Like, so as you can see, I've now got the army basher attached to the ridge line, but what I've done is I've only got a short part at the front here, alright, just because we don't want it going too far over the fire. Yeah, and then this part, what will happen is that'll just come out, and that'll give us that nice big sitting area there to actually sit in. Okay, so all I've got to do now is I've just got to get me guide ropes out, get it pinned out, and then I'll bring this back and show you when I've got it done. Alright. Okay then, so there we go then. That's the social area sorted out. So nice little bit of flat land there, flat area there for room to put Hayes' chair. I've moved my Bushcraft chair down a bit, so I've got plenty of room, and what I've had to do is I've had to adjust the bottom leg to go underneath the post because it was leaning a bit. It's getting a little bit slack actually, and then what I've done is I've moved it down, put a boulder on top of the back legs, and then I've got this bit here coming down onto the boulder, and that's keeping it nice and secure. Alright, so I'll just put this down here a second. And that's me, sat nicely. It's got a nice backrest. I'm up nice and flat-legged, sitting here enjoying the fire, because the fire's right in front of us, about just over a foot away from us, whereas the last time we were sitting it was about 3 foot away from us, so it's much better now. Like, and obviously we haven't got a little fire wood burning stove, we've actually got a proper fire pit with loads of rocks and everything in it, and rocks going around the outer side, so that's happy days. Like, right, I've been a little busy off camera collecting loads of dead stand, and some of it I've had to cut from the bottoms of the trees, but some of it was just able to kick. Some of it there's a bit punky, but it'll burn later on. Some of the fat chunky bits are got a bit of dampness on the bottoms. I'll use them for to do a bit of a build. I've got some little bits here, a little bit rotten like on the ends and that. So obviously it's a very damp place. But yeah, just started processing a few bits of wood, and I thought I'd bring you along for a little, show you what I'm doing. Right, so as you can see, it's a bit of a mess here, like, but I've been processing a few bits of wood. What I've done is I put that log down there, chipped the bit off, and then pinned it in, 4 bits there, and I've just been splitting the small bits of logs on there. So I've got a few bits there, and I've got a load of little bits here as well. As you can see, it's getting dark on the screen because it is getting dark. It's 5:10 and Rooney's turned up. There he is. He's been on a mission to get here. But I'll leave that in case he wants to talk about it later on, because it's his mission. But I'm just going to leave him be, let him get set up, and I'm going to continue doing some wood, and hopefully we'll have enough for tonight. But yeah, so let's get cracking then, because it's getting a bit wet. So, and obviously I'll have to clear all these little bits of wood here away from there, because Rooney will be coming and putting his stuff there. Might have to flatten it out a bit as well. So sorry I'm not bringing you around for all the graft, like, because it'll just be loads of wood cutting all the way through it instead of loads of waffling. So right, I'm going to get back to cutting a few more bits of wood, and I'll bring you back in a bit. Alright. Well, the weather's changed for the worse. Poor Rooney's setting up over there and all. Oh, he's going to be soaked. And yeah, a nice trickle of water coming right down next to where the fire pit's going to be. Oh. Oh, yeah man. Bloody weather. Need to sort that out, like, it's going to have a constant run of water going there. It's gone straight into the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it must be gathering on the top. So I'm going to have to sort that out. Yeah, bloody pissing down. Oh, that just went straight through my arm. Not good. Right, so I need to drop this corner a bit, I think, to get the runoff coming here rather than the fire. Yeah, aye, it's got dark and it's got very, very wet. Oh, not good. Right, get that top sorted. Right, well, the fire's gone, but we're getting smoked out quite a lot. Everything's saturated, like. But anyway, cheers everybody.
Cherries.
I don't know if you can see Rooney, I don't know if you can see me now because of all the smoke. I think I might have to move the camera to the other side, see what happens there.
No wonder the Titanic's sunk all the air fog, because we've got the same amount off that wood.
But the fire's holding some nice embers, like, so that's happy days, like.
Yes.
So,
yep, indeed.
and there is a bit of heat getting thrown out of it, so that's happy days as well, like. But got a couple of steaks to cook tonight, like I told you earlier on, and some I can never say that word, you know.
Asparagus.
Asparagus. And some small potatoes and some peppercorn sauce and mushrooms.
Shrooms.
So I don't know if Rooney's going to jump in and cook it, or he's going to let me sacrifice it.
I'm not letting you murder a steak.
Oh, these steaks are lush, like. The nice fat chunky ones.
That's all right.
From a proper farm. So I'm looking forward to eating them, because I remember the last time I got some there, they were really nice, like.
Proper farm.
Not like the crappy ones you buy from big supermarkets that are injected with that much water. But yeah, anyway.
I'll ask you a question.
Go on.
What's a proper farm? What's the difference
Proper
between
farm.
a farm and a proper farm?
It's a proper farm that's got animals.
Alright.
Because you get like wind farms. Wind farms don't have animals, do they?
Alright.
So it's a proper farm. I got out of that one, didn't I?
I thought you were going to say it's got grown up cows or something like that. It's got
the one I went to, it had some llamas outside.
Llamas?
Aye, but I didn't think you're allowed to eat them, are you?
You see them when they've had their hair cut.
I know, they spit at you, you know.
Huh? Spit at you?
Aye, they do, aye, spit at you.
Spit in your eye. Hammer down a whiskey.
Aye. So anyway, me and Rooney are here for 2 nights. And I was going to say 2 nights and 3 days, but Rooney's only here for 2 days and 2 nights. Because it took him all day to get here.
I had a delay.
He's had a nightmare.
Had a malfunction.
Aye. So we're going to sit and have a couple of cans, and I think we'll get the fire going properly, get some good embers in there, and then we'll start organising how we're going to cook this food. And we'll christen our new fire with a nice steak dinner. Right, well, as you can see, well, I think you can see it anyway, we're getting there. But potatoes are nice, got a nice crunch to them in the pan. In the frying pan, they're fried off really nicely now. And we've just put the tomatoes on. Well, Rudy's just put the tomatoes on. He's took over the cooking. Happy days, like. And the asparagus is.
Wow, I didn't know you could speak the foreign language.
I know, I can. Listen
What's
to this.
it called again?
Asparagus.
Wow.
Asparagus, or whatever it's called. Asparagus. That sounds better, doesn't it? It goes with me. Stella atwa. So them long green things are going in the frying pan soon. I've seen people grill them as well, like, but yeah. And then we've got these lovely jubbly steaks and mushrooms. I'll just have a taste of one of them. Them tomatoes are so lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very ripe.
Very ripe.
Very ripe.
Perfectamundo. Right, now wait, we're getting smoked out. I'll bring you back when we start getting. I think I'll just bring you back when we get it all plated up. Alright? See you in a bit. Right, so time for the steaks to go on the grill. So Ronnie's just doing that. Oh, what a bit of...
You be in charge of our rubbish.
Aye, I've got a rubbish bag right behind us.
Ooh, that's putting away what tomatoes and everything.
Is it?
So, season with salt and pepper. Thank you.
and that. So we're looking at about, say, 8 minutes.
Maybe 5 minutes aside.
5.
It's a little bit high.
It's a bit. The grill here is a bit high, like, but it's a decent heat. But we'll do 5 minutes each side then, and we'll see how that goes. But I need to give that frying pan a bit of a stir. So I'll get me special gloves on, and we'll see you in a bit. Right, we're now plating up. Well, Rooney's plating up. I'm just going to stand and watch. I'm going to get the tatties off actually, and I'll drain them. While Rooney's doing the rest. Oh, happy days there, Rooney. I'm looking forward to this now.
We've had one casualty tonight. It was a strip of asparagus. What do you call it, Jimmy?
Asparagus.
Asparagus. Yes. Decided to be a kamikaze asparagus. What?
Asparagus.
So it jumped into the fire and burnt itself to death. So Mr. Rooney is going to be having one less. What is it called, Jimmy?
Just half one, man.
No.
I'm just pouring the water out of the tatties. My phone, no. Oh, I can smell them tatties. Could have put that in there, would have been amazing.
Spread the joy then.
Hope it doesn't get too much weight on that side. A little tip.
That's enough for me, mate.
Are you sure?
I'll
tell you what, I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave them in there because I'm going to snack on them. I'll pinch a bit of salt off Rooney later.
He takes them to bed. With them now.
Aye, I'll put that down next to me then, eh?
There's my spatula.
Oh, look at this, man.
Tomatoes on the vine. So what we've got here is mushrooms and sliced fried potatoes.
Looking good, like, innit? Once you get it plated up, mate, and I'll sort the fire out.
Oh, it smells lovely.
Doesn't it? It looks lovely and all. I can't bloody wait. I need to get my knife out and all, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, tomato.
Eh?
Oh, yeah, tomato. So I've got one more than you.
Where'd I put my knife? Look at the goods, look at the goods. Oh, it's looking good, isn't it? Finger looking good.
Yes.
Put that thing on the side, mate, we'll sort that out. Put it next to your tin can, Ali.
Next to tin can, Ali, aye. A bit closer.
Yeah. Aye. Well, that looks absolutely divine. Look at that, man. I am looking forward to eating that. Right, anyway, let's put you here. I'm going to have a little taste test. Off camera, well not off camera, but like out of shot. Tatties are nice and soft. This is where I'm waiting to taste. These. Lovely. Asparagus. I didn't really eat this much, like, but I've had it a couple of times. Perfect. Got a lovely crunch to it. Really nice that. But the tomatoes, if I can get them off the vine, are absolutely tremendous. Like, oh, they're so lovely.
Try and mistake it.
I haven't made because I kind of find my knife. I kind of cut it open.
There's my knife for us.
There's a knife. There's many like it, but this one is Rooney's. Right. Lovely. Yeah. Right. I'm going to disappear. And I'm going to get this stuff down my face. Do you want your knife back, mate?
Oh, we've got.
That's not the right way to handle a knife over, like, but never mind. Right, we'll catch you in a bit. Right, well, good morning. It's 8 o'clock. It's absolutely pitch black still. It's been raining non-stop all night. So everything's going to be saturated outside of this tarp. It's mildish. It's not cold yet. But there again, like, I'm nice and comfy in this hammock. Yeah, just gone 8 o'clock in the morning. I've been lying here for about an hour, just thinking about things and contemplating getting up, and I think it's about time I got my arse out of bed now, like, get myself a brew, get sorted. The fire worked really well last night, and food was amazing, like, so happy days. I haven't really got a plan today. I have in my head, but whether it works out or not, I don't know. So I'll just take it as it comes. Or, yeah, much better having a proper fire than using a fire pit. So, Willie's got something nice to cook for tea tonight. I'm going to get up and make myself a brew and have some porridge. And probably have some bacon and egg wraps later on. So I bought a couple of eggs and some nice chunky bits of bacon from the farmhouse. I'll put the name of the place up on the screen. But yeah, good night last night. Chillaxed. A wet night, like, but nice relaxed one. So at any rate, I'm going to get my arse out of this pit, get dressed, get some clothes on, because that's what you do when you get dressed, isn't it? Right, I think Rooney's still a kid, like, in his tent, so it'll be a lot darker in that now, won't it? So I'll just let him be, and just be as quiet as I can. So at any rate, I'll see you when I go. Right then, so there we have it. There's another part of the windbreak done. I just need to duplicate this on the other side, and then I'm going to think about doing something different as well. But all I'm going to do is just to tidy this up a bit, just cut them bits off. Same with these bits. And then I'm going to do the same to the main windbreak as well, and then that should be happy days like. Oh, looking better, looking better. Okay then, so next project. I've already banged this spike into the ground, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this and lean that onto the top of there like so, and there's another one going to come and it's going to tie onto the two pins on that side, and then it's going to attach to the pin in the ground and the one on the top, pulling them all together. Alright, and then we're going to lay some sticks across the tops of here to there, making a platform, and then we're going to cover it in moss, and then that's going to be our little wood storage area. Rooney's at the minute is busy de-limbing all the bits of wood that we're going to be using his spade, his cold steel spade. It's absolutely amazing, like, it's yeah. And just for them viewers, yeah, Rooney does get up and do some work. Just not always on camera.
Threatened with detention if I didn't do out. So
nah.
Right, I'm stopping now that he's filmed.
Aye, he's done a bit of work on camera, so that's him for the day.
Yeah. Remember to put common sense here, and Rooney, you'll burn yourself out, mate. Save yourself.
Nah. But we're all like coming out and doing different things when we're out camping. I like building things and that, me, like other people like coming out and destroying them. Rooney likes to come out and chillax and cook food and things and plod on doing little bits and trying out with his new bits of kit and things and putting them different direction, different ways of setting up and that. And that's what floats his boat, float my boat. I'm enjoying myself at the minute because I'm building something.
What would float it even more is a canister or two.
But it's only 11 o'clock.
Yes.
Oh well, the bars are open, aren't they? It's 11 o'clock. No, I'm not drinking. No.
Got minimum supplies.
Yeah.
So we've got to take now time.
Aye, and I'm not drinking during the day.
Not drinking in charge of a drunken axe.
No. Right, see you in a bit. Someone says to us once, you know, it's only ever cut wood.
See, good as much as I fucking
Well, that's easy, they are. Okay then, so there we have it then. One moss covered wood shelter. It's looking fine and dandy. So what we've done is we've collected some small little segments from different locations away from the camp, so we didn't take it all from one place. Collected it in my poncho and carried it down, and that's it. And then I'm just busy now processing wood and get it filled. Quite a lot of it on the right hand side, quite punky. It'll still burn, but yeah, that's it. Happy days. So we've got easy access to our wood. Obviously the frame of the tripod's in a way a little bit, but it's not no bother like. And then I've set up the cooking area. This is the way we had our grill last night, but I've set it so it's a bit better on the front, higher up at the front, and it's about the same height as last night. And It just gives me access to get wood into the fire easier, or I can always bring the grill forward a bit to the front, whichever makes it easier. I think it'll probably come to the front. Right, so like I was saying anyway, so that's the whole fire area sorted. I've just got to clear this area up now, and then if I've got time I'm going to build another one on this side, just so it keeps it all nice and uniformed and tidy, and then we can use the other one for all the small bits of wood that we put in. But yeah, right, GoPro Hero 9 Black. I got mine replaced about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now, and already it's starting to play up. It's starting to say that my SIM card's having errors. It's just come up with a big yellow thing on there saying that me what do you call it, the battery was dead, but the battery's full because it's a brand new one. It switched itself off, so it's starting to play up again. So I think I'll be getting back in contact with GoPro again and telling them I want my money back, because this just isn't going to be happening this, and I think I'd rather buy myself another camera. But we'll see how it goes. I've brought me 7 with us in any way, just as a backup camera, but GoPro Hero 9s are really paying me off, like, really, considering the amount of cash that you spend on it. Alright, but in any way, see you in a bit. Okay, and it's 5 to 4 in the afternoon, so we're having a nice bacon wrap. This bacon was from the farm, so it's proper bacon, not pump wild, that water crap that you get from shops. So Rooney's nicely cooked this for us. Well, I've just been processing some wood for tonight. So, oh, proper bacon. Right, I'm gonna get this. Right, good evening everybody. It's now 5:30. Rooney got the fire going while I was busy chopping loads of wood up and making a new little wall. So happy days, like. It's going a treat. And there he is. He's just playing around with his little knife, making bits and pieces.
Knife. And I'm gadivering something, but you'll have to come back in a few moments to see what I'm doing.
He's got a special little thing going on. I had to go and source a bit of wood for him to do it. But yeah, fire's going a treat. I can feel a nice bit of heat come from it all over here, and I'm about 2 foot away from it. But I've just been and put, oops, kicking me tripod. I've just put another wall there. I'm not sure whether I'm going to make another wood unit, wood storage unit there, or just leave it like that. But oh, that's me light on me GoPro gone out. Oh well, never mind. I've got another one. But yeah, happy days, like. It's looking more like a camp, innit? So we'll have another look. Let's have a look. Look at that. Fan dabby dozy. I love it, like. I love this little shelter. Just a pity it isn't man size, but you never know, we might get one. So I'm going to sit down and relax, and then it's beer o'clock time.
It's
let's see if we can get in the, are we both in? I can't see because that light's too bright. Hi. Right, I think the lighting system needs sorted out because it's kind of dark on the screen, like. But anyway, cheers everybody. Night 2. So let's see what tonight brings. Obviously we've not long. We need light on, Rooney.
You said it was 2.
Aye, but it's, I think it's because I need light coming from the side where the camera is, but I'll sort that out with my other one. But aye, this is night number 2, so we'll see what tonight brings. I think we're going to be having a late tea, because we've just had a, obviously you've seen before, a bacon sarnie snack. So anyway, I'm going to put some tunes on. I'm going to sit and enjoy this can of beer, sort out my lighting system for tonight or for the camera, because otherwise you'll just be looking at a black screen. And we'll catch you in a while. See you later. Well, me and Rooney have been sitting chilling out in front of this amazing fire for a few hours, listening to some music and just having a laugh really, talking amongst ourselves. But Rooney's decided to make himself his own little table. So he sent us out to fetch a stick that's had a couple of little prongs on the top, and yeah, it's worked out a treat, that, mate. Isn't it?
Yes.
So basically it's got some twigs coming underneath it, and that's what's holding on his chopping board. So he's fashioned out a little bit of a groove there, look, from where the handle part is, so it fits around the actual stake that's stuck into the ground. And it's keeping his beer from falling over.
Canadian jam knot there just to stop the back end slipping down, but I'll tie it off properly tomorrow when it's a bit later.
Aye, just in time for we're going home.
Yes, for the next time we'll come.
Aye. But yeah,
Pardon me.
happy days, mate. That beer gone down well, is it? But yeah, he's got a beer holder. So now when I say to him, Rooney, you're falling asleep, mate, he's not going to have a beer in his hand. But I like that, like, that's happy days, like. But we're going to start cooking soon. Well, Rooney's going to start cooking soon. And what we're having for tea tonight, mate?
Right, what we're going to try and make is toad in a hole. So the idea is making an onion and carrot gravy with some mashed potato and obviously the toad in a hole. So it depends on how we get our fire set up for the height to regulate a constant heat.
Aye.
To see if we can get our Yorkshire puddings to rise. But if all fails, we'll have mashed potato, we'll have a lovely gravy because I've got a bit of port, I've got the carrots, I've got the onion, I've got a bit of stock, and we'll be able to at least eat the sausages because the sausages have been protected by the burnt Yorkshire puddings. That's if it doesn't work. But, you know, we'll try. We'll make, instead of trying to make one big one, we'll make it in 2 batches. So if it fails, at least we'll know what we failed on the first time to try and put it right on the second one.
Right. Well, I'm looking forward to that, and I hope it works out better than what my bread did.
Yeah.
Which was on the
bread.
Which was on the previous one. And anyway, we're gonna get a bit more wood on the fire. Have a couple of more drinks.
Talking about that bread, you know, I just got a phone call off the wife the night, and she says what she's done is she's actually used the burnt shells, right, for putting under each leg of the settee, so it stops it scraping the wood floor when she's sliding it around.
Excellent.
So nobody's ever been able to eat that bread, like, but it's had a million other uses.
It has, aye. Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it? See you in a bit. Right, well, as you've seen by the time lapse before this little segment, we've been cooking a dinner bit by bit, all right, and the heavens have opened up, so it's killing with, like, you know, we had things kept heating it up on the open fire and things, but Rooney's the chef. He's gonna right.
Basically, we've got our onion and carrot gravy made, which Jimmy's tasted about 10 times because he's trying to feed a third world nation, so he thinks it's lovely.
Port and Coke, lovely, lovely.
Yes, he's even drinking me port and Coke, which isn't normal for mess etiquette, but it's nice out here. So obviously what we've got is 4 sausages, and then we've got Yorkshire pudding mix. We've got 2 cake tins. We've got the coals on top. Now Jerry's is obviously like we're cooking away there now. We're on a time within the next 5 minutes we'll be revealing it. The problem we've had is trying to regulate the heat with the rain. It's been coming down that heavy. We're either hot or we're cold sort of thing, so at least we'll be able to salvage the sausages if nothing else. But if
it's warm, it's warm. If it's not, it's still edible, isn't it?
But what we will do is actually give you a reveal of it, and if it's burnt, it's burnt. If it's okay, whoopie-doo, you know. But at the end of the day, I've run out of Stella Artois, so I'm having to have a gin to commemorate us not having any Stella Artois left. But if you would like to donate to the channel, like I say, the odd little Stella Artois would be very grateful. But just please, more than anything, is like, and if you could make a comment, it makes us a happy chappy, because I don't do all this YouTube and malarkey, so Jimmy just tells us little bits and pieces of stories. So thank yous all that have made a comment, and we'll see you very shortly.
Oh, look at that. Toad in the hole. It's probably a bit burnt on the bottom by the smell of it, like. But what we'll do is, I'll bring your plate over. Are you just going to flip it in?
It's burnt on the bottom, mate.
Oh,
really burnt.
Right, just hide the sausages in, mate, and I'll scrape the bits off. Just scrape the tops a bit off.
So that we've had too much heat.
Aye, too much heat on the bottom. It's a bit like my bread. Ah, you can see it on the sausage. As long as I'm getting these sausages. Oh. You might be able to salvage some bits, like. Go on, just down it where the gaps is.
I'm trying to get
Is it that bad? Aye. I think that's what you call kaput.
Kaput. That means this.
Right. Tell you what, I'm going to have a taste of the sausage while it's there.
Yeah, mate.
Let's have a look and see what's like at the bottom. Aye, that's fucked.
Carcinogenic, that. Well, that was a massive fail for all that hard effort.
And now, what a pity. I'll have a taste and see what this bit's like. I can taste the burnness in it, like. It's alright.
The top bit is.
I think it is, but I'm not going to eat it though, really. You don't mind.
Oh, hey, throw it away, mate. See if we can do any better at the next one, because it'll be not as hot coals.
Right, I'll just have the tappy. So,
well, we'll see if we get any better with episode 2.
Look at how well it's went up. Right, we're going to get the
The potato.
You want to get your chips on the floor. Let's get it tatty. I don't know how hot it's going to be like. There's the tatty one here. And I'll get the gravy.
Yeah, just take that.
Now let's turn you around. Obviously it's absolutely pouring down like. Getting saturated. We're getting saturated, mate. Tell you, set your bloody righted. Right. Obviously I haven't got me. I tell you what, they're going up like there's no tomorrow, aren't they? The tatty's been next to the side of the fire all the time. So hopefully it's nice and warm. It's got a bit of steam coming off it like, so it's alright. I just want to make sure I'm not taking too much. It's not even stuck to the bottom out that. Tell you what, I'll leave only that bit, and that's about half. And get that next to the rest of the fire. And then the hasta la vista is the gravy, which is give that a nice stir. I'm gutted about the Yorkshire pudding bit like.
Well, we'll see what happens with the next one.
That's about half there. That's made and that done. Rooney's going to see how his goes with his part two. I'm going to put these back over the fire. And tell you what, let's have a look at the tatty and the York and the mince and all that. The gravy. Oh, lovely.
Big gloves, Jimmy.
Oh, that's mint that. Right. See you in a bit, everybody. Let's see what the Rooney's comes out like. Right then, Rooney's ready for plating up his food now. So he's gonna.
It's take two.
Take two. This is a second attempt at making toad in the hole. So we'll see how it goes there.
So we know that the gravy was outstanding, the potatoes outstanding, the sausages are outstanding. It's just get the Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. It was a pity like, because I was looking forward to some nice Yorkshire pudding like.
Yeah.
But we'll I'll just tilt the camera down a bit so we can have a look. We hear it sizzling on the floor there like, that's just the heat on the wet ground. Fingers crossed, mate. It's looking like it's
burnt.
Like burnt on the bottom but not done on the top.
Aye, we needed more coals on it, didn't we?
Yeah. See, I had loads of coals on the top of mine, didn't I?
Yep.
You're just going to flip it.
Well, we'll see if we can even move it. Well, it's moving.
So, battery's going to die now.
Is it?
Aye, I've got. Go on, flip it out, lad.
Well, actually, mine's not burnt
As much.
But if I put that right there,
shove the grill over the top of the flames a bit, but watch your gravy on the side.
it's not going to rise anymore, but it just means I'm just giving it a bit of a cook.
I'd push the grill in a bit more, mate.
Yeah, it doesn't want that much. The sausage is already cooked, so it's just...
Aye.
That'll do, there's quite a bit of heat there.
Right, well, I'll bring his back when he's ready to plate up again, see if it works for him. Fingers crossed it does, like. Oh, flashing light.
Just 4 lights.
Tatty's looking alright, isn't it? Hasn't even stuck to the bottom now, has it?
No.
A little bit on the side.
That worked really well. Tatty. Check this on. Can't move whatever I've got. Now what is? That's eatable in my eyes. If it tastes raw, I'll tell you. But it's
well, it looks better than what mine did. Mine was rock hard, wasn't it? Oh, my light's died on there. Sorry, I've used my head torch for lightage. Happy days. Oh, you've got loads of dishes to wash the meat. He's not leaving out, like, is he? That's enough light there.
I would definitely need some water there.
Oh, that's good timing. Look at that, log's just snapped.
You know what it is? For being outdoor food.
Well, yeah, you cannot knock it, can you?
No.
Let's have a look, Rooney. Well, aye.
Field Yorkshire pudding, but you know what it is?
If you didn't try, you never know.
Aye.
That looks good to me.
And that'll give you loads of calories to wash down even more drink at later.
A full berry. Full berry? A full belly. Right. Anyway, enjoy, Rooney. I want to switch off now.
Right, everyone. I've been fed and watered. Rooney's getting fed and watered there. Alright. We're going to sit and chill for the rest of the night in this rain and sit and listen to some music and have a couple of, I'm going to have a couple of Jack Daniels, and I think I'm going to pinch a little bit of his gin and all. So anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Alright.
Right, good morning everybody. It's about 8:30 in the morning. It's a bit chilly and it's wet. It's been pouring down all night last night and it's just starting to ease off a bit now. You'll probably still hear it on the top a little bit like, but yeah, last day today back home. I definitely got a bit chilly through the night last night, so hey, good night last night though. Nice bit of scran, good bit of banter, cracking fire, like the fire worked well last night. So anyway, I'm going to get up, I'm going to make myself a brew and that, get washed, get changed, and I'm going to start decamping because I've got to be away early-ish the day, so a couple hours time I think we're going to have a cooked omelette for breakfast this morning, but obviously I'm going to have a cup of tea in that first, like, and yeah, that's the plan of action for today. So, hope you have enjoyed the video so far, and if anybody's still hanging around watching, then thank you very much, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
Well, I'm busy sorting out my kitten. Rooney's busy cooking me breakfast. So he's a good lad there. Yeah, he's a good lad, but I'll look after him, you know.
It's mushrooms, chorizo, baby bell cheese, and egg.
It looks rather spiffing. Looks like a pizza.
Oh, that's it. The mozzarella.
Mm-hmm.
There's your plate, mate.
Yeah.
Alright. Put it down and I'll get. Whoa!
Oh,
Johnny,
didn't drop me breakfast, you twat! I'll put me plate here.
Right, just put it down, mate. It's just.
Oh, he's dropping it. Just, it doesn't matter if it's mashed up, mate.
No, I didn't want to flick it because of the sausage.
No.
Hey, I'm having a mare with cooking. It only needs a couple of minutes just take off that little bit of egg on the surface.
Aye.
Would have had to fold it in half anyway to get it on
Yeah.
your plate.
I know. There's only a couple of little bits dropped on the floor, like.
Bit of baby bell.
Baby bell. Yeah. We've just had the fire going for a little bit there, just to burn off a bit of rubbish.
Right.
But it's all out now.
Scrape.
Oh, come on kids, it's dinner time.
Turn off your gas a minute, mate.
Alright, boss.
Just you've put it in the opposite way to me. That'll do, so I can just...
Right, I'm going to sit down and have a taste of this. I'll just move the camera over here. I'm on to my third SIM card.
That there, mate. Obviously, that's because I was sitting right on the edge of my seat there, like. Oh, I can easily snip it that a bit suit. Right, so here's me breakfast this morning. I've had 2 cups of tea already, so I'm not having a cup of tea with it. So I'm going to get this bit here. So it looks like it's got a bit of everything on it.
Is it hot?
Yeah, that's nice, that. It's a mushroom and everything in it. It's really nice. It's really nice, this is. It's really, really nice. What accent's that? Birmingham or something, isn't it?
Aye.
Need disrespect anybody from there. They're all very nice people.
That's a new language he's been learning.
One day they're Australian. Sound like a totally different nation altogether. Anyway, I'm going to eat this. It's really, 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 really nice.
Drop an egg in. One of my eggs.
See you later. Rooney's going to cook his now. He's a good one, you know. He looks after me. Right, hi everybody. Well, that's us all packed up and ready to go nearly. Rooney's just got a few little bits to sort out and then we should be ready. But yeah, sorry I didn't bring you back for anything else. It was nothing important. We're just sitting after we had our food, having a bit of a chat and packing away nice and slowly. Because we always like to go slow when we're packing up. But anyway, as you can see, everything's gone. Sorry, I've got no light left on me thing, so I can't put it on. So if it's dark, I apologise. I've cleaned out all the pit. It's all been doused down with loads of water. It's all cleaned out ready for it to go next time. And all I've done is I've just spread everything on here, trampled it all in and everything. So that's happy days. Because we're going to build something there in any rate. Bits of wood and pieces in there. Just a couple of bottles of the water. That's it. This has held up really, really well. This. Everything underneath is absolutely bone dry and it's been pouring down for the last 12-13 hours. And here's my area where I stay, all nice and clean, no rubbish, nothing in the trees. So happy days like. Bergen's all packed and ready to go. Hopefully it's not too heavy. And here's... So, Rooney, what do you have to say, young man?
Hello peeps, thanks for putting some comments on. I'm obviously going to say a little bit more. So, the other day I was telling Jimmy, well, I sort of let him know. I went looking for a pair of size 9 shoes. Anyway, I was looking at this fridge and I went in the fridge and there was these Brussels sprouts. So I was having a bit banter with him. And this Brussels sprout, I was going to buy him, you know, and he says, "Oh, Ronnie," he says, "I've got a bit of information for you." He says, "Do you know wood frogs can hold the pea for up to 8 months?" I says, "Well, you never." So I turned round to him and I says, "Mr. Brussels sprout, did you know that certain sea snails, if they get decapitated, they can grow another body?" He says, "Wow, that's a great one. So I'll leave you with that. You Beck."